And Saturdays are special because at 7 p.m. Eastern, we get together and we do an amazing show called Living and Loving with Triple L. Tonight is our 75th show. 75th show tonight. Yes, March 4th, 2023. We are, this month, it will be a year and a half as a featured show host. I am above honored and so grateful for the experience to be a host and a content creator on the apps. It has opened doors for me in so many different places. So season 6, episode 1. So we're in a new season. I will do, Jay, thank you so much for asking. After the show, we will have an after party. It will be fun. It will be silly. It will be all the things. But this hour between 7 and 8 is a featured show hour. So I have 3 amazing guests, not 1, not 2, but triple the guests tonight for you. So get comfortable, grab a snack, get a beverage, put on your silly socks, your silly hat, underoos, whatever, blanket, get comfortable, be silly with me, and let's have a good time. Let's connect with some amazing streamers tonight about life and love as streamers. I'm your host. My name is Triple L, and I'm so happy you're here. So, OMG, did you guys see the People's Choice Awards on Thursday night? And thank you for the Shamrocks. Yes, we are in a Shamrock contest. So thank you for that, Lonnie. I appreciate you. Just a few reminders for a featured show. I cannot shout out everyone who comes in. I can't address every comment. I do read them, and so do my bouncers. I see my amazing sister, Jessica. Thank you. Y'all, if I bouncer you up, if you're in here, just help me welcome folks and make sure everybody is okay. Lugs, I'm so sorry you weren't well, and I'm glad you're back, and I miss you, and I'm glad you're here tonight. So we are in the Shamrock contest, so if you have a gift to give, if you can make it a Shamrock, that'd be amazing. My bouncers, if you're in here, if you can stay the whole show, I'm so grateful. If you cannot, I understand. If you could just make sure we're being kind and respectful to each and every one of us in here. It's super important to me that I run a very loving, kind stream that is supportive and caring. And so that is my story, and I'm sticking to it. All right, so People's Choice, so amazing, so amazing. Shout outs to Role Model Fresh. She got the top female People's Choice Award winner. I was top 19, and I am so proud to to own that 19. Okay, and Role Model deserves it. She also got the Icon of the Year award. Tremendous. Big shout outs to her. Lots of amazing winners, lots of amazing presenters. If you didn't get a chance to view it, I'm sure it will be on YouTube. In fact, Emoji J might already have that handled. He is also recording our show tonight. Big shout outs to Emoji J. Also, Papa Bear Sings helps us with closing music. Both of those people are very kind and supportive, and we work together as a team. And Lugs, well, he is, the amazing Lugs. All right. We are approaching a full moon. So if you know me, I love the sun. I'm a Leo, but I also love the moon. And a full moon is a wonderful time to let go. It's called a full moon release. So 3 days before a full moon, which will be approaching on the 7th. So Tuesday is the actual full moon in 100%. But up to that, 3 days before and 3 days after is a wonderful time to purge clutter, let go of people in your life that are no longer serving you, let go of all those feelings and thoughts that are pulling you down. Write them down, burn them if you can, put them underwater. I'll tell you that ritual another time if you can't get access to fire safely. Please be safe. But it is almost springtime here in Northern Hemisphere, so a lot of us are starting to be able to either grill or have a fire pit. So if you can safely burn those things you want to let go of, it's a very great way to do it under a full moon. It's not only beautiful, but it is very cleansing for your spirit and your energy. So we do a few things here on the Living and Loving show. We talk about a healthy living tip every week. We also share an affirmation as a group, and we do a few jokes. So it's the live, love, and the laugh. Thank you again for all the gifts, and just know I'm super appreciative. So our healthy living tip this week, I'm going to hold up for a moment. I just want you to pretend with me that this is a real golden nugget. It's not. But for a moment, I want you just to imagine, because, you know, we are upon the St. Patrick's Day spirit, right? So that lucky pot of gold, right? So I want you to imagine with me that this is a golden nugget. And then I want you to know that you are true gold. And I want you to go through this next week, and I want you to really take it on into your life. But know your worth and don't press it upon anyone, because I cannot tell someone that this is a precious stone. I cannot make them see the value. They have to know the value that is within me, right? They have to know that gold is worth something. They have to know that it has value. If they don't know our value, we should not be trying to press upon that person in our life. Hey, me, I'm special, I'm unique, I'm valuable. You need me, you want me, I'm for you. Move on. Let them go. They are not your person. Your value is within you. You are highly special, unique, and precious, just like this golden nugget. So don't press your value upon anyone. Know your worth. And that is our affirmation for this week. So they are connected this week. I am worthy. I want you to type it in the chat. I want you to shout it out loud, write it down, put it on your fridge, put it on your microwave, put it near your vitamins, put it on your bedside, put it in your bedroom, your bathroom. Watch the chat for this person. Dave, it's not the time. This is a featured show, so stop. All right, so I am worthy. I am worthy. You are worthy. I am worthy. We are worthy. So again, that goes back to connecting to your own worth, knowing that you are valuable, you are special, you are unique, you have gifts to give, love to give, support to give to other people, but you should not have to show all the time, you know, this is, you know, I'm worth it. And I am speaking from personal experience. This is something that I've had to do and learn over my years, my 45 years as a woman on this planet. You know, I've tried to show people I'm worth it. I'm worth being your girlfriend. I'm worth being your wife, your partner, your best friend. And I've had to learn that the value is already here. And if I'm having to prove it to someone or to show them over and over, it's not my person and they don't belong in my energy. So healthy living tip, know your worth and don't press it upon another, because you already know. Also, your affirmation is I am worthy. All right. Now we are going to skip through the next things. If Adam is in here, Adam Best, I'd love it if he would let me know so I can make sure I make him a bouncer as well. My third guest, which would be Tantric Leva, if she is in here, can you please let me know so I can make sure to make you a bouncer. We have 3 amazing guests. I saw Ari, Miss Secretary, Meet Me Secretary, and when you're ready, we'll have you request the box. So this affirmation, I want you to say with me, and again, in your heart space, hi, Siren, I see you, love. I am worthy of love. I am worthy of joy. I am worthy of happiness. I'm worthy of peace. I'm worthy of success. I'm worthy of health. I'm worthy of wealth. Those are just a few of the things that you are more than worthy of. And tonight, I want you to just remember that and embrace it, own it, because it's true. And I'm here to help empower you, give you some inspiration. And yes, Taz, thank you so much for typing it in the chat. You are worthy. I am worthy. We are worthy. We don't have to settle for less. And if we can not do that, it will work out for our best and most highest good. Okay. Now, I don't see Adam Best in the chat. Um, so that's okay. I got a plan. I always got a plan. But we are going to move into my favorite part of the show, where we put on our silly socks, our silly hat, and well, for tonight, we're going to put on a silly clover crown. Okay. I am actually Irish, so the clovers are near and dear to my heart. Um, but you don't have to be Irish um, to celebrate the St. Patrick's Day holiday. All right. So here are a few jokes. And because we're approaching the full moon, I thought we should do some moon jokes. So here we go. And yes, I crack myself up. These are dad jokes told by a mom. I am a mom of three, single mom of three, and I have been for almost 9 years now. Whoa. Okay. What did the earth pass? Why? Why did the earth pass a pair of shoes to the moon? Because it wanted to see it moonwalk. My Jessica can moonwalk, y'all, and you need to go to her IG right now and go see her latest reels, okay? Because she's back, and I see you, girl. Okay, all right. Enough. All right, next. Why did the moon feel broke? Why did the moon feel broke? And Ari, whenever you're ready, if you could request the guest box. It looks like it's just going to be my two beautiful queens tonight. And we are okay. If Adam joins us, we can also put him towards the later part of the show. Okay. Because it was down to its last quarter. Get it? Right? Quarter moons, half moons, full moons. Ay. I'm here all week, y'all. All right. Okay. I didn't say they were good jokes. I know Lugs hates this part. All right. Okay. Last one for now. And you guys are going to like this. All right. If you're a part of YouTube at all, you're going to love this one. And you can use these jokes. All right. So what did the moon do when it decided it wanted to be a YouTube star? It started to record eclipse, like eclipse, electronic clips. I know. Okay, all right. Let me take off my silly hat. But I'm still silly at heart. I think laughter is the key to making it through the hard times. So yes, again, I never said they were good jokes, just said they were jokes. Thank you for the Shamrocks. Thank you for joining us. Tonight, it is Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern. We are about to invite in our next guest, our first guest, excuse me. Well, I'm pretty sure y'all already know her because she is the secretary, the Meet Me secretary, Miss Secretary. She is Ari. She is the beautiful queen with so much to share and so much love to give. She is smart. She is funny. She is beautiful. I love her. I can't wait for us to talk to her a little bit more tonight and get to know her on a little bit different level. I do know she was also on featured show with Smurfy earlier today. So she is grinding in all the directions as she should. And I hope, I mean, I don't know if she wants it. We should ask, but I hope she gets that badge if she's wanting it. All right, here we go. Ari, Miss Secretary.
Hello. Hi, Tripple.
Hi, welcome to the Living and Loving Show. Now, may I put you in the medium box?
I hate that box.
Well, we don't have to. We can
Listen.
say, you want this? Is this good?
Yes, this is good.
Okay, we got this. This is perfect then. That's good. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you for having me.
I'm so excited. Okay.
Yes.
So I want you to know ahead of time, if there's anything I ask that's uncomfortable or something you don't want to answer, we just skip right over it.
Okay.
But if you feel like sharing, we love the open, honest dialogue on here too.
Yes. Let's do it.
Let's talk about life before streaming.
Okay.
And then kind of how did you get to streaming?
Okay. So life for me prior to streaming was very much college. College and dating. Then it's funny that, that was one of the things we're talking about today is dating. Um, how I came on the platform, it wasn't because of COVID. I had a friend who was a streamer on here. She was a top badge during the time when hearts was the gift, really. That's what really meant the most.
Oh.
And I was already in a relationship, like when you're in high school and you got that person you love, you think they're everything, you in love, you think, oh, this is the person I'm gonna be with, I'm gonna be married to this person, and we're gonna have this family, we just gonna be the perfect couple.
Yes.
And so, I'll talk about that soon. And Lux is so funny. But prior to streaming, life was just enjoying streamers. That's what life was for me. Yes.
So I mean, I love that. Almost everyone I've had on my show joined, just with a few exceptions, joined at the COVID time. So
Mm-hmm.
you came on before that and you were
Yeah.
supporting a top badge, and that's how you learned about streaming. I love it. Okay.
Yeah.
You were booed up at the time
Mm-hmm.
with a,
LMA all the way.
with a high school sweetheart.
Yes.
And so then what happened?
So last year, we always love the twist and the honest side of it, because everything is not what it seems to be. We want it to be the imaginary fairy tale. We want everybody to believe, oh yeah, that she has a perfect relationship. That's not what happened. Someone had some growing to do.
Mm.
And I would say the person that had the growing to do was him, but it also was me. And I have to take accountability and be very transparent in this moment that it was part me too. So
But that's very wise. I mean, coming out of high school, now that I'm far from it, we're
mhm.
babies still. We're young. We
Right.
have a whole life. We don't even know what we don't know, right? We feel very grown.
Exactly.
So yes, so that's so wise of you to see that it was both of you. But it sounds like there was something that happened that, you know,
Hmm.
hmm we don't have to talk
Yeah.
about it unless you want to.
I mean, y'all ever had one of those friends? I mean, let's spill it. I wish he was here. Yikes. But you ever had one of those friends who get close to your friend, but they're supposed to be your best friend. Y'all cheer together, y'all play softball together, but they have other intentions because they fall in love with the person that you're with.
Oh
Yay.
no. No.
So things turned, and I would say the worst, but I kind of allowed it because my guard was down, because I thought my friend was my friend, but they were not my friend. And I used to knick-knack him about certain things that used to aggravate me. Again, I was still young and growing.
Yeah.
So I guess he took that as equal opportunity, as your friend treats me nice, your friend likes me, but I didn't know this. So opportunity has prevailed itself, and now I'm getting ready to take the opportunity to do it. So,
But that hurts. That hurts
yeah, it does.
because I heard you. You gave me the dream. You saw a future. You saw a family. You saw, we're gonna build together. We're gonna make our life together. And then blindsided by a friend, and that is the worst.
The worst.
The worst.
The
And
worst.
it happens. Why does it happen so much? I don't even know.
Sometimes you question it, and it's like, is it something that I did? And then in reality says it's not really nothing you did, because nothing can justify someone going over those boundaries and not being honest with you to tell you that they don't love you anymore, or that they want to pursue someone else, because maybe they're annoyed with you or how you've act, and that's caused their action to do the actions that they've taken. And that's why I say to myself sometimes, um I had to take some responsibility as well, because I used to knick-knack. I used to, fuss about certain things. And yet again, still growing. We know how high school is. We know how college is.
Mhm.
So, we're still growing. And he didn't know how to handle his business, and I didn't know how to handle mine. So,
So I've heard, and I actually think I believe it. And I think it is part of the reasons that people cheat with people we know, because they
yeah.
say we're only as faithful as our options. And if those opportunities and options are surrounding us, right? So your besties, right? Or
Hmm.
even their besties. I mean, let's be honest, women cheat too, y'all, right? So it's like if it's in the sphere, if it's easy access, right? It's a
Hmm.
little more likely. It doesn't make it any less painful. So
Right.
how long ago was that? And how did that segue, or how did that change come into the stream dream?
So that was many years ago. That was over 5 years ago when that took place. Now, I got into another relationship after that.
Good. That's good.
That didn't last long.
Okay.
And that ended last year.
Okay.
And I don't think I was ready for that relationship. I feel like that was this is a featured show.
Oh, we love it. We'll have
It
an
was
after
fun
party then
times.
too.
I'll say that it was fun. It was fun. It was fun. Yeah, it was fun
Well,
time.
and I love that. And it you okay, you were in the prime of your life. How old were you when the breakup took place, approximately? Like,
So 19.
okay. So a few years later, you got into another relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Prime time. You're still in your prime. Are you kidding me? Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? This is Ari, Miss Secretary. This is the Living and Loving Show with Triple L. And my first guest of the night is the amazing Ari. She is the Meet Me Secretary. We'll talk more about what she does on our apps. But we're talking about love and life and streaming, all rolled into a 1 hour show. So
Yes.
prime time. So you learned through that. It was fun. I got all the cues. I know I love those relationships. Where are you now in love? Like, where are you? Are you open to it? Are you not open right now?
I'm open to it. At first, I kind of wasn't. I'm like, cause so I graduated. Graduated from college, and then I went back to school recently, and I'm like, okay, maybe I should just wait to fall in love again. Because like sometimes you try to have your life planned out. I'm gonna be honest. I come from a family that's very. I say this. I don't say religious, but their foundation is God.
Mm,
That's the foundation I come from. I'm not ashamed to say. Some people are get on here and ashamed of. I'm not ashamed to say that. That's where I come from.
yep.
And my family kind of has like a lifeline where it's like, okay, this should be taking place. This should be taking place. The question is always now, are you seeing someone? Are you dating? When are you going to have some children? I'm like, I don't want to do that right now. Like, why is there such a rush to have a family? And I've come to the point where I'm like, okay, even if I'm back in school, I'm grown. I can focus.
Yep.
If I get into a relationship, even if it's from here, um, it'll happen. So you have to be very open minded when you especially being on a platform such as this too. Like I think a lot of times we get offended when people say, "Oh, you're pretty. Oh, can I take you out on a date?" This is a dating website as well as a networking. So you do have to kind of be kind of open and mindful, you know? And even if you get a big gifter and that person, you think that person's attractive and they think you're attractive, you know, get to know the person and follow your heart, whatever your heart desires. So,
I know. I love that.
yeah.
So, so many things. I'm writing notes. So first of all, no rush on the kiddos because they're for life. It's kind of like prison. I'm just kidding. But as a single mom of three kids, it's forever.
Wow.
So don't rush it is what I'm saying. You have time. And I also want to encourage, I'm not saying this specifically to Ari, but there's some of us that don't need to have children or don't want to have children, and that is okay too. I want
Right.
people should feel very good about being single and not having kids because you are complete. We are all complete just by ourselves.
Yes.
So, and that's again a lesson that's taken me a long time to even, wrap my head around. Okay, now
Mm-hmm.
talk to us a little bit about your degrees because I know you're in school, you've graduated, you have a very interesting career field, or at one point you did. Can you
Mm-hmm.
share a little bit about that? And then I'd
Yes.
like to get some tips and tricks that you have for navigating those boundaries, like you were talking about being open to
Right.
dating and meeting people, but how do you kind of navigate your streams where you're welcoming, but you've got like just any tips you have as a
Right.
streamer. Yeah.
Yeah. So those of you that don't know, I talked about it today. If you were at the show that I was on earlier, I explained it and got into some details and just talked about it. Got real deep. I am a funeral director as well as an embalmer. Those of you that don't know what that is the person who plans the services at the end of life. That's the person that you meet with if something happens to your loved one or so and such. I make that preparation, I make that journey go smoothly. And being on the platform here, I, sometimes I'm busy
Mm-hmm.
because you can't always stream. Because sometimes, like earlier, I was grabbing dinner for tonight, and I'm off, and I got a call from a family, and so it's like you have to, if you want to date someone that's in my field, you do have to be open that I also work
Wow.
holidays, I work vacation, so navigating through and trying to stream and work, sometimes it can be difficult, but I make it happen. I make it happen. And now I'm going back to school for journalism. I do want to get into radio or maybe even be a next sports journalist. So,
I could totally see you doing that.
yes.
That's awesome. So basically, if someone's looking to get to know you on a more personal level,
Hmm.
they should start by getting to know you in your streams, I would say, right?
That's right.
And be open to a very, strong, smart woman has a real life outside the platforms,
That's
um,
right.
who's on call at all times. So it's a lot of, well, that would be respect and patience and love as you
Yes.
have anyway, right?
That's right. Those
I
are
love
things.
that.
That's right.
So tell us a little bit about what you do behind the scenes. You have a very special position, I feel, and I'm sure you do too.
Yes.
Can you share a little bit about that with us of what you do on the platform?
Yes. So, those of you who do not know my amazing friend, he is the video. Let me say this. Let me say this. Let me say this before I start stuttering because I get excited. He is the director of video content on this platform. His name is no other than Chris Casper.
Yeah.
Y'all don't know him? Get to know him. He does the rundown every Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. He gives us everything going on the platform. He has a show every Wednesday, and I am the admin for him. So Majority of the time you'll talk to me before you talk to him about being on the show, you know. So yes, that's what I do. I help people get their stories out there, try to push people to get a badge, and yes. He's off today. He's off. Chris is off.
Imagine he has a day off, y'all. He is such a busy man, and with the award
Yes,
show
he
this
is.
week, good gracious, it was just a lot. Um,
Right.
and he did a wonderful job.
Yes,
I
he
really
did.
enjoy working with him personally. And I was on Suited Up. It was years ago, and it did eventually lead me to the badge. So you all, if you're interested, definitely connect with Miss Ari, Miss Secretary, on Instagram. It's linked in her bio, and talk to her about being on that show. Come ready to impress, suited up and
Yes.
everything.
Yes.
Okay, so tips and tricks as a streamer, and then I'd like to invite in my second guest, Tantric Lover, when she's ready.
Yes. So tips and all I say is be intentional. Don't change who you are. We hear this a lot. Don't change who you are.
Mm,
How don't you change who you are? Be you. Who you are off of here, be that when you hit that live button. Because I'm telling you, the very moment that something happens that you don't like, the real you will come out. And people will see it.
and they'll be
And
screen
another
recording.
yes. And another thing too, like, people try to put on a persona like, oh yeah, I'm this, I do that. But you gotta keep adding stuff to keep it up. And eventually people will see the truth.
Yeah.
People will see the truth. So be you, be intentional, have an open mind. Don't be so quick to fuss people out because maybe they ask you this or do this. Another thing, you have to have a strong mind to be
Mm,
on any platform. You have trolls, have people coming at you because they just want to see you down. They have nothing else to do. Remember, you know your authentic you. Be your authentic you. It's more love than there is hate.
mm.
Stand on that. Love
Yeah.
your people.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Y'all, make sure right now, before she pops out of the box,
Yeah.
that you click the box. Thank you, Artman, or Jessica, for sending the roses, and Artman for being here. Everybody, make sure you're favoriting Ari, Miss Secretary, following her Instagram. If you got a gift to give it. When can we see you live again, or what's upcoming that you would like to share? Um,
So I will be on stream a little later. Also on another show tonight at 10 o'clock, Tim the Trucker show. It's my third show for today, so I've been a little busy. Well,
yes.
my second. This is my second. That'll be my third. But also, I have a show tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time called Unpopular Opinions. It is a show similar to kind of to The View. So we get some guests on the show, and we get the hot takes. We talk about some hot topics, some trending stuff, and we get the opinion. And it's on the way to feature. So
I love it. Okay, so tomorrow at 11, is that right?
yes, Eastern
Sunday
Standard
at
Time.
11. Okay, Sunday at 11. Uh, be there or be square, y'all.
Yes, I love y'all.
I love you. Oh my gosh.
Thank you so much for having me, Triple.
Thank you. Thank
Thank you.
you. It's Ari. Honestly, it's kind of I'm like starstruck. I get that way with amazing people on the app, who I just highly respect and have watched grow, and just networked with them, kind of nearby them. And then sometimes I'm lucky enough to get folks, um, like in my show with me. So it's awesome. Okay, so if you would like to be on Ari's show, she also has an admin, as she should, which and it's Emoji J. He's in the chat. So hit him with a favorite as well. Connect with him on Instagram and let them know, what was the name of the show again, so I don't misspeak it. I'm sorry. I know it's something topics. Jem, thank you for the favorite. Everyone, welcome in. We almost have 1,000 viewers. We're gonna invite our next guest in. Unpopular opinion. So something like The View, where we talk about hot topics and maybe some popular views and probably some unpopular views. I'm there Sunday at 11. My amazing Jessica, top badge dear friend Jessica, also has a show on Sundays. So make sure you hit her with a favorite and tune in. And Krabby in the building, another dear friend on the app, has a featured show. Look, you're within a wonderful circle of folks. So please get to know Silly Lily. Okay, featured show host, get in here. Get in here on a Saturday night. Hey. I'm so grateful that you guys pop in to say hi. I appreciate all the gifts. It is a featured show. I can't acknowledge each and every one of you, but just know I'm so grateful you're here, and I'm sending you a lot of love and light. Okay, we have another amazing guest tonight. I mean, spicy, hot, fire. We have none other than Tantric Lover. She is coming in to talk to us about life and love as a streamer. She also has a huge following on Instagram. And well, I'm sure there's other platforms, which we will talk to her about that tonight. So welcome in with the heart hand emojis, if you would. And she's part of the Pretty Gang. Love to see it. She has a birthday coming up in about 9 days. So we are going to pre-birthday party on the show. Yes, spam the emojis for Tantric. Love Hi.
Hi.
Welcome. I'm so glad you're here.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hi,
It's
hi.
exciting. So I mean, I'm excited to get to know you more. I definitely know your name, and dear Smurfy, my other dear friend on the app who has featured shows galore, um, put us in touch. So super shout out to her. But tell us, tell us anything you want to tell us. And again, if I ask something too nosy, just
I like
we'll
nosy. It's okay. I like
we'll scoot
nosy.
right over it. I see you, Jack. But
um,
tell us how you got
I'm
into
Tantric.
streaming and like just fill us in. Give us the lowdown, the rundown, all of it.
Well, shout out to NYA for coming through. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much. Shout out to Ari for putting me on this trajectory to getting my top badge. I appreciate you for putting me on your show, Triple L. My name is Tantric Lover. This is my emoji. That's my family down there. I started a family called NYA, Not Your Average. So shout out to them for always being there for me. I been a streamer for about a year now. Actually, I got on the app 2 years ago, and then I got into a really bad car accident. So it took me off the app for a whole year, pretty much, and then I started back again last December, right before I went to Puerto Rico, and I haven't looked back since.
Love it.
I love this app. I'm addicted slightly to this app. I'm not gonna hold you. Um, I
We all are. Anyone in here right now is also addicted to the
slightly,
platform.
right? Join the club. Okay. Well, welcome. I'm Tantric. Hello. So yeah, I joined the app. My girlfriend actually told me about the app. Um, and she's like, yeah, you can make money, da, 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 da. And I'm like, okay, cool. And so I got on, and I like talking. I'm really tantric for all things tantric, absolutely. I'm really personable. So I like to talk to people. At first, I just kind of got on here because I was bored. Talk my mess, and and then I got into it. I started streaming. I started becoming a streamer. I took Panda's class on how to be a streamer. I met my number one gifter, and he came up with this plan on seeing me on top and being a top streamer. And so yeah, it's been an amazing journey. It's been an amazing ride. I met Pretty Gang, Xavion and Vest, probably in like March, I think, and joined Pretty Gang first before starting my own family. And it's been a great journey. Like I said, I love streaming. I love the people I've met. Shout out to Pretty Gang Pressure. That's me on the app. So yeah, I don't know. I've met so many amazing people and that have become real life friends. And I think that that's the best part about this app is that it starts as an app and it can really, depending on how you maneuver through the toxicity, it can actually be an amazing thing that shows up in your real life too. So I love it.
Absolutely. Absolutely agreed. I love that. Not your average, the NYA family, that I love that. And you're way beyond average. Absolutely. It's very clear to me. And y'all make sure you hit the favorite on Tantric Leva.
Yeah, we
And
just hit
she's got her birthday
17K
coming
faves.
up. Sorry, honey, what'd you say?
No, I'm sorry. I said we just hit 17K faves yesterday, so you know.
Okay, 17K faves. So hit that favorite on her. Connect with her Instagram. Like I said when we started, Faya, 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 Faya. You're not going to be disappointed. She is beautiful, but she is smart and she is amazing in so many ways. But yeah, the Instagram is hot. So
Some
you
say
might
it's
have to
like,
put your phone down.
yeah, too much. Some say it's, it's giving softcore porn. I don't agree. I don't agree. I say
You're
it's giving expression, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, to each their own. I'm very comfortable in my skin. And I think it's really my accident that got, I mean, I was always like this, but my accident and almost losing my life made me realize my body's beautiful. It's amazing. It's gotten me through the deepest valleys. So oh
absolutely.
well, I'm gonna, and I work really hard to keep it looking shapely. So
Oh yes, and it is. It's gorgeous, 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 inside and out. And I mean, yes, when you have something like that happen, it does shift your viewpoints, and you remember you really do only get one journey, and make it your best and enjoy it. And you don't have to really, at some point, we don't have to answer to anyone but ourselves, well, in our higher power, right? If we're believers, but it's up to us to live our full authentic life. And I'm really proud of you
thank
for doing that. And big shout out to Pretty Gang. I love me some David Best. Okay. And oh yeah, don't get me started. So you'll find me there, lurking, maybe chatting on that stream.
you.
Very many
Hilarious.
late nights over
Yeah.
there. I fall asleep. I fall asleep in that stream
Yeah.
quite often. Um, So now, how do people join your family? Is it a matter of kind of getting to know you, and then what? How does that look? Because I don't have a personal family myself, and so I don't know how all that works. So, how do you recommend people get in touch with you to kind of connect and become a part of the NYA family?
um I that's such an interesting question. There takes absolutely nothing. I mean, yeah, you have to definitely have a certain caliber to you, right? Not your average. And I think when people think that, they automatically think towards like looks or something like that. It's really not that. It's really more personality. It's really more vibration. It's really energy, like, because we get toxic over here. It's not a safe. It's a safe space. Yeah, we
I
get a
love it
little
though.
toxic over here, but regardless of what we're doing, whether we're slightly on the side, or we're turned up, or we're highly vibrational, it doesn't matter where we are exactly. Everybody in my family, it makes an effect in your stream, right? Sometimes we go into these streams and the energy is low, baby. And when we come in, whether we're coming to playfully troll or we're coming to shake things up, I've met these women from Pretty Gang. I've fallen in love with their energy. I've fallen in love with their personalities, and so it's not your average over here. So if you want to be a part of the family, you kind of can't just be like wallflower. We don't accept those.
Okay. But open to everyone, but bring your synergy, bring your energy, be ready to have fun and be entertaining and enjoy. It sounds like a ton of fun, and I'll be there. I hope
You are not a wallflower. Stop it.
so now Top Edge. Loading.
If
Yes.
it was up to Ari, I would be a top badge 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
I know. Okay.
But
And it took me 2 years and 8 months. So I can be the poster child for just stick with it. It will come.
right.
Keep going. You got this. Jessica was on my show. She got the badge like, I don't know, 2 weeks later or something maybe.
Yeah,
And so we are manifesting for you right now, everybody. Big energy to Tantric to get that badge, and Ari if she's wanting it. She didn't really say she's wanting it, but let's just put it out there, okay? I love
she's
to
already
be.
an admin. She doesn't. She's already an admin. She doesn't need the top
I
badge.
love to put the energy, and raise others up. Okay, when can we connect with you next? When's your next live stream? Any upcoming events? Let us know.
I am a sporadic, I think is the best word to use, sporadic streamer. You can always catch me on, honestly. I have my birthday stream coming up, and I believe I'm in 2 auctions also. But honestly, I'm keeping my streaming to a minimum. I just all of a sudden had a barrage of shows that I don't even, I feel like I need a calendar now, because I just, like, you sent me the DM, hey, here's the flyer, you're on the show today. And I'm like, oh, yay.
Yes, I knew that. I'll be there.
Sure did. So yeah, I do have a few shows coming up. I think I'm actually have a show tomorrow. Shoot. I do have a show tomorrow. I think you're in the group chat. No, not your show. Not surprise.
I'm on a lot of shows too.
No, I have a show tomorrow at 3 p.m. I'm not sure whose shows it is. I have to go back and verify, but I have a show tomorrow.
Oh, it's on Jessica's show. It's on Jessica's show. It Takes a Village.
No.
Amazing. She said
Already
yes.
booked you?
She said I already booked you.
Crying. Not surprise. Yikes. Okay, well, I have Jessica's show tomorrow. Yay!
A beautiful show. A beautiful queen, Jessica, and a beautiful show for sure.
I love Jessica. Jessica knows how I feel about her show and how I feel about her. So I'm very excited, honestly. I've been trying to get on her show for a while, except it's a tear jerker. And I told her, gangsters don't cry. So she has to find somebody else.
Everybody, bring your tissues. It really is a beautiful show, and so well done. Okay, so exciting. So we have a lot to do tomorrow, y'all. I hope you're putting this in your calendar. We have an 11 o'clock show. We have a 3 o'clock show. Set your timers now and tune in. All right, now we didn't really talk about love. Were you being strategic on that, or is it my fault?
No, it's your fault.
Okay, it's my fault. So I cannot let you go without talking a bit about my favorite, which is love.
Okay.
Just share with us a little bit about your journey in love prior to streaming, and I'm just going to ask, are you available?
I'm available until I'm married, baby.
I love it. I'm available till I'm married.
So yeah, sorry. I am dating. I'm dating or whatever. Before streaming, like I said, I was in a car accident. So I was in a relationship. We were actually engaged. And then, the accident, healing, recovery, it kind of took a, slightly left turn. We're still the best of friends, but we decided to go our separate ways. The app has turned me in a lack of a better term, I'm gonna use my mom's terminology, has turned me into an alien hanging out with other aliens, right? Like, we sit on this app and we get really connected with each other, but we're still thousands of miles away from each other, right? So we're aliens and trying to figure, I don't know what out exactly, but it has been tough because like I said, this app has kind of turned me into a hermit crab a little bit. There was a time when, I would go outside a lot. Now, granted, my accident probably did a little bit of that too. I'm not gonna hold you, but yeah, no, there are so many times when I will literally sit on stream and not go out. I mean, I've literally had to have my family, specifically Jasmine got options, be like, nope, get up, get up, get up, get up, go outside, get it together, look cute, go. I have to do it for her. I have to do it for the other people because we get so trapped on this app that like we would rather sit on this app and hang out with our friends and our family that we've made on this app than live our real life. Like, and I'm not saying that this life isn't real. It's absolutely real, but like real life, and so we have to remember that even though we've created a life for ourselves on this app, that the sun is shining and it's a beautiful day and it's good to step outside and be outside. With that being said, I'm single, fellas. I live in Alaska, so put me in.
I love it. I love it. You all, if you're just joining us, this is the Living and Loving Show with Triple L. I'm your host. This is the amazing Tantric Lava in the box. She is an amazing streamer. She is on Instagram, very large following over there. Are you on other social media platforms that we can network with you, or is that
I
kind of?
actually lost my large Instagram, but I'm building my new one back up, so I'm excited about that. But yeah, I'm a brand ambassador, so I have an Instagram, I have a TikTok. They're all on my bio: TikTok, Instagram, Snap. You can follow me on all of those platforms. Please do not send me nudes and or pictures that are meant for your significant other. I don't like it. I will block you.
It's the worst to wake up to that, right?
Like, slide in my DMs with nonsense. No nonsense.
Oh my gosh. We will ask if we want to see it. Just saying. I think that goes for every.
I never want to see it. I won't ask. I see it enough on my day clock. I don't want to see it. I'm good. Yeah, never. But yeah, so
yeah. My gosh.
I will be starting my YouTube sometime this year, but yeah, and I'm dropping some merch soon. So yeah, I got a lot of things loading up for this year. So definitely favorite me. And yeah, it's gonna be 2023 is gonna be great. I'm excited.
Exciting, so exciting. You guys make sure you're hitting her with the favorite, following her everywhere on her social medias. Birthday loading. 9 days. You're gonna do a birthday stream, so we can definitely tune into that. It's gonna be
sexy. It's gonna be sexy.
Oh, it's gonna be sexy. We love that.
Be sexy. It's giving Instagram in real life. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, kidding. Yes, everybody. I told you. Everybody's like, yeah. Did I favorite? I'm gonna favorite again. Favorite again. Okay. Thank you so much for your amazing energy. I'm so glad you're still with us. I'm so glad you are healed and moving forward with your fabulous self, with your amazing family, not your average, and the Pretty Gang family. I can't wait to see you with the badge. I'll be tuning in, and happy early birthday.
Thank you so much, Triple L. I appreciate you having me on your show. Shout out to Ari for making all of this possible. Honestly, you've been so amazing. And Find the Line. That's the show I'm on tomorrow. Lips.
Oh.
Is that
Lips? With Lip Shine.
Yeah. So that's the show.
Oh, wait. Are you double booked?
That one's at 3. Jessica shows at 11. Jessica shows at 2.
Okay, 2 and 3. Oh my Lord.
I didn't know I was in Jessica's show, so shout out to Art. I was joking. I thought she was.
Oh, okay. All right.
She doesn't play like that. She gets her lineup really early. I thought it was a joke. I wasn't sure. I was like, oh, yuck.
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. So we love a good laugh. We love the humor and we love great people. Also, most of the folks in here, I'll just say for myself, but I know, Silly Lily, I bet Tantric and Ari, we're kind of on call folks too. I know Emoji J's reached out to me many times. It's kind of last minute. I usually try, if I can, I'll do it. If it's, if it fits in my schedule, that's just kind of how I like to roll. I love to support other featured show hosts, and I know many of us in here are like that. So, And Jazzy, I need you on my show too.
Jazzy
But
has a good show. But you never know. We might be able to get her to do it. I don't know.
and put a good word in with David. I'd love to have him, you and him. Oh my God, Jazzy. Oh my God. All right. All right. I'm gonna be in your DMs, y'all. All right. Tantric, happy birthday. It's your month. So get out there and celebrate. I'm so glad
Hiking
to get
season is
time
the
with
best
you.
season, period. So,
Yes.
enjoy it while it's here, y'all. Thank you. Bye, Triple L.
Bye, sweetheart. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. Wowzers. Whoa. Ah, fangirling. OM goodness, literally fanning myself with my butterflies. Wow. Okay. That was, are you kidding me? You guys need to be here every Saturday because we always have the bestest of the best. Okay? The up and coming, the established, the very new, the all of it. And Artman, I'd love to have you on as well. You all please reach out to me on Instagram. I'm my own admin until further notice. So yes, you connect just with me. And that's just, I'm a control freak. I have a type A personality, and that's just who I am. So yeah, someday maybe I can let go of the reins a little bit. All right, so let's just do a really quick recap. I really want to shout out all the people in the chats. Please don't be discouraged by the reds. They're just like they're just my love bugs. I mean, they really have supported me through thick and thin on this platform for the last 3 years. I will be on the 28th having a 3-year streamiversary party. It's been such a journey, and it takes a village for sure. So shout outs to all y'all in red, but all the blues, the greens, the yellows, the all that, the boss badges. We love to see it. All right, so the healthy living tip of this week, I just want to remind you again, know your worth, but don't feel that you have to convince someone else that you are valuable and worth loving. You are gold. Your heart is gold. You are gold. You are special, unique, talented, and amazing. And if someone cannot see your value, please don't waste your time trying to prove it to them. That includes family as well. I know family is a little harder to kind of disconnect from, and I'm not saying cut them off completely unless you need to for your health and well-being, but I am saying sometimes we do need to protect our energy and know our own worth and value, and not try to convince anyone else that they need us in their life. That's just not your person or your people. And go to that tribe, that good vibe tribe. We are that on Circles Plenty of Fish. But find your tribe, those people, that soul group that makes you feel healthy and successful and loved and like sunshine. Those are your people. Okay. And if they make you laugh, that's even better. All right. So our affirmation is I am worthy. I just want to remind you, you are worthy. I am worthy. We are worthy. You are worthy of love. You are worthy of joy. You are worthy of happiness. You're worthy of peace. You're worthy of success. You're worthy of health. And you're worthy of wealth. Those are all just a few things that I came up with right before the show that I really want you to remember in times of stress, struggle, strife. You're worthy. You're more than worthy. You're perfect just the way you are. And like we said in the show tonight, you're complete without a partner. You're complete without children. You're complete without a job. Maybe your job, you're in between jobs at the moment. You're complete without being a live streamer. You're complete just the way you are. Yes, we can always strive for a next level. We should always be leveling up. This is a journey. It's not a destination. So please keep being your great self. Thank you for joining me tonight. Every Saturday, 7 p.m., Living and Loving with Triple L. Thank you to my guests, Ari, Miss Secretary, and Tantric Lover, Lava. They are both such amazing individuals, and I'm so glad you got to learn a little bit more from them tonight. I want to welcome in none other than the amazing Papa Bear Sings. Currently, he is Nikki's Papa Bear Sings with a little after the show music.
Yay. And
Hi.
I want to share